inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Dropping back, it's Green. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Man, you talk about starting a game in style. You dream about getting to the quarterback and getting sacks. How about this? Back-to-back sacks for that young man on 2 plays. That is a dream start.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Eel off one deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets away from one, he's got space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Green. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle, and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! He got a step and just dusted the field. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Simmons. Got his man quickly. Crosses to 40. Wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running and he ran. Crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Here's the pressure. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The quick out. Still on his feet at the 40. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Green. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked up. They ruined the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Final play of the quarter coming. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to run it. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arkansas!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point, and this thing is all knotted up.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gives it on the option. Got room to work. There he goes! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Trying to set up the screen. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Green. Escapes trouble. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads it left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He's moving out of the pocket. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Bringing the heat. Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He might want another play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking left. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. first play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To the air, it's Green. It's complete to the left. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal coming up. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. It's a running room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Haas.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Arkansas 22, Ole Miss 21.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. in the middle, it's Wallace. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And complete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
He's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Green. Here comes the heat. Keeps the play going. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
It's money time, and my quarterback's got to come through, and boy, does he ever. It wasn't with his arm this time, but with his legs. You don't account for his legs? Look at this. Scramble around, get outside the pocket, make something happen, and make the heads-up play to stop the clock by stepping out of bounds.
Now he'll fire back into the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, it's the worst possible time.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? When you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football. You're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of the DB. Nice job by the defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Finds his man. It's Blake. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender.
And this This offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That's reeled in. It's Anthony. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Green. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. First snap in the red zone on this drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Tight end now in motion. They'll go to the air. Can't get it away. The sack, keeping this offense from taking the lead. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Arkansas, 28.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man down the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.